Alrighty guys, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to another live stream here for today. Hope you guys are having an amazing day out there. We are going to be live doing a little bit of coverage on today's severe weather event, as well as talk about what we potentially could be seeing down here in time in the future. We got ourselves a bit of activity that is expected to happen over the next week or so. What's up guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Let's go and see who's here. We have Whitney, we have Aurora, we have Ian, let's see, Texas, WX, Wes, we have Penny, Caden, Daniel, Daniel. Let's see, Roby, Justin, Viper, Lucy, John, Joseph, Ann, Wildman, Kala, Caden, Frank, Mr. America, Mick, and John, and Jim. What's up guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Trying to get to everybody as much as I possibly could. Anyways, we got a big risk today, guys. We actually have a really big threat for severe weather out there for today. We got ourselves a really large slight risk out there across the country here for today. Actually, a really, really large slight risk across portions here of Arkansas, literally for all the way from basically south central Kansas all the way up here to portions of western West Virginia. Does have a slight risk regarding severe weather. So overall, we actually do have ourselves a pretty big severe weather threat here for today. And I tell you what, there's a chance for some really large hail and some damaging winds and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So we got a lot of stuff to be talking about here. Anyways, what's up, guys? Let's see. Jim says, can I check on 22602? Like I said, right off the bat here with the zip codes, huh? I can take a look at that for you. Let's go ahead and do that really quickly. You said for 22602. 602. This is for Virginia. I think. Let's see here. Your risk today. I think you're actually in a. Yeah, you got no threat today, my friend. You're good. Yeah, nothing to worry about out there. But anyways, yeah. But I want to go ahead and say, because obviously, if you think that you guys are in a severe weather threat, at that point, put in a zip code. If you obviously know you're not in a severe weather threat, then just try to hold it to next stream, because I'm trying to get to the people who actually are in the severe weather threat for today. And like I said, I mean, today there's a lot of places that are inside of this severe weather threat, which is pretty crazy. Let's see here. How bad is the weather going to get for Civilian County, Indiana tonight for the week? Well, a lot of Indiana actually does have a bit of activity kicking off right now. I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys over here to the radar here. We got kind of a line kicking south of Indianapolis right now that's currently popping off. We actually got a pretty decent threat here. For areas towards central and southern areas of Indiana. We actually do have reports of some decent hail, not really anything too crazy. We did get a report here of tree limbs broken out here towards New Palestine, but that's about all that we've seen damage-wise so far. But we are watching kind of this complex of thunderstorm activity that is going to be tracking its way out here towards Cincinnati. Could be getting pretty interesting out there towards Cincinnati. As you guys are in a severe weather threat right now. Actually, Cincinnati is now under a special weather statement. Let's see. We're actually going to go ahead and... There we go. That's the latest scan right there. We're actually seeing ourselves a special weather statement in effect here for 50-mile-per-hour winds possible and pea-size hail out there towards Cincinnati. So if you live out there in Cincinnati, just heads up to you guys out there. Let's see. When I check the weather for tomorrow, I'm not going to do it really for tomorrow, Caden. We're trying to keep on topic for today. But tomorrow, whenever we do live stream, then I'll talk about more tomorrow. We just got a report here of 48-mile-per-hour wind gusts out here towards Middletown, basically here in southwestern Ohio. So that's actually the complex of storms that is tracking its way towards Cincinnati here. So that's something to watch out for and something to keep an eye out there for. Is actually the threat here for some possible damaging winds here. Let's see here. I'm in the marginal Mars. This Jim. Gotcha. I have a friend in Rolla. Let's see. Missouri here. What's up, Roby? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Jackson, Tennessee for tonight, please. In terms of what is going out there for Jackson, I'm actually going to go ahead and pull you up here. Because I do know that Tennessee does have a risk out there. Okay, you know what? Actually, yeah, you are in the slight risk here. I'm going to switch you over here really quickly. You are in a slight risk, and there's also a thunderstorm that looks like it might be tracking your way. Let's see here. This guy, we're going to go ahead and play this. Oh, you know what? We're going to drop down to the last 14 frames here. But there is a storm that is kind of working its way towards Jackson. Might just pass slightly to the south here. But it is a cell that is or was starting to pop up. Let's see here. Is it doing anything now? What's going on with my radar? My radar is glitching a little bit. Let's try to switch back over here to Paducah for a minute, and it'll switch back over here to Memphis. There it is. But yeah, no, there is a storm that is kind of, there we go, tracking its way. It should remain mostly south of Jackson. You do have yourself a special weather statement, though, talking about some winds in excess of 30 miles per hour possible and penny-sized hail, which penny-sized hail is really nothing bad. But the winds could be pretty gusty and could knock some of your outside loose objects around. But yeah. But right now, Jackson does have a threat, actually. You're in that level 2 severe weather risk there for today. And tornadoes, technically, is not a concern. Your main concern is just damaging winds, followed by a pretty small hail threat out there. Let's see here. Watching my car get hit right now. Oh, that's not good. And let's see here. Weird. The warning isn't further south than Middleton, Ohio. Gotcha. Yeah, right now we do have a couple warnings right now here in Ohio. Like I said, obviously to my fellow Ohioans is it Ohioans, I think? You guys got to watch out for the weather today because, like I said, you guys do have a threat. You guys have a pretty decent threat here for severe weather, especially the more kind of south you go into Ohio. I mean, even areas up towards Cleveland has a marginal severe weather threat out there. I mean, like I said, today's slight risk is absolutely massive. And absolutely massive. This has got to be like one of the top, it has to be in the top 5, if not the top 10 most largest slight risk I think I've ever seen across the country. I mean, look at this thing. Absolute behemoth. So there is a small chance for a couple tornadoes today. This includes, areas of like southern Missouri, extreme northern Arkansas, southeastern Kansas, northeastern Oklahoma here. In terms of damaging winds here, we do have ourselves, pretty large area across that slight risk zone. And like I said, we actually have a significant zone out there across northwestern Nebraska, southwestern South Dakota, and east central Wyoming. For the possibility here that we could be seeing ourselves a bit of wind damage, potentially getting up in over 60 to 70 plus, or actually over 70 plus mile per hour. And in terms of hail, we got a really big threat for hail. Like I said, if you live across like Missouri, Kansas, and portions of like northeast Oklahoma, across this like black kind of netted area, you got to really watch out today, because this is the area where you have a 15% chance of seeing some very large hail, potentially in excess of 2 inches in diameter or larger. For example, that's larger than golf ball size hail. Could be possible. So we're definitely seeing some very, very large hail stones being possible out there. Now we're going to go ahead and hop back over here to the radar, guys. We're going to take a look. We're actually going to switch out here towards Missouri. We do got ourselves quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings popping off out this way towards Missouri. Like I said, obviously, yeah, Missouri, you guys are set to really get hit. We actually have multiple reports of hail up to golf ball size here earlier. Kind of across interstates. Let's see, what interstate network is this? I think it's highway or Interstate 50, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. No, I think it's highway, 44. Interstate 44. That is where we have multiple reports of literally golf ball size hail. Out here towards Phillipsburg. Let's see here, Conway as well. So heads up to you guys. Obviously, you guys already experienced that. But there is a bit more storm activity that kind of seems to be possibly heading your way here. We just recently got a severe thunderstorm warning for Urbana and Lewisburg here in areas of Missouri, kind of west central Missouri. And look at this, 2-inch hail. It's larger than golf ball size. So golf ball size is 1.75 inches in diameter. And in terms of this, this is literally, like I said, this is literally up to 2 inches in diameter, which is larger, which is pretty crazy. Let's see. Finn says, did I see the 5-inch hail report? I did not. Where was this at? There's a 5-inch hail report? Holy cow. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you guys have anything you want to go ahead and send in to us, make sure you tag us on our Twitter, guys. If you guys are caught up in nasty weather and you want to, if you catch any photographs of it and would like to share, like I said, tag us on our Twitter. We will obviously... like I said, we'll obviously be, sharing those with the stream if you'd like me to. And that way I can kind of, show people what's going on across your location and what people could possibly be expecting out there. But I did not see that 5-inch hail report. Wow, that's devastating. That's a very large, very large hail report here. Switching over here towards Kansas, we got a big chicken nugget of a storm here. Really big blob. Pretty nasty thunderstorm, though. Is kicking off out here. Let's see, towards Buckland, Mullinville. There's actually a warning for the south side of it right now. Let's see, this is for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We got a really strong outflow boundary on this storm here. This was actually tornado warned at one point. Oh, you know what? Look at this. There was actually, on this storm here, there was reports of 2.5 to 3-inch hail, which that is literally 2.5-inch hail is let's see, tennis ball size hail. And then you had you have 3-inch hail, which that's larger than baseball size hail, which is absolutely crazy. So this storm was once tornado warned here a little bit ago. Now, in the current moment, it is not tornado warned. It does look like they actually did just issue another warning here for areas south of Bloom and west of Ashland here. Let's see. Yeah, for ping pong ball size hail, and that's pretty much the only concern as of now. But like I said, on the storm here, we got ourselves a really nasty gust front, really strong outflow boundary that is currently kicking off here. Like I said, you guys can kind of see this big old line right there. Absolutely a crazy, what we call outflow boundary. Now, you guys, if you don't know what these are, it's basically a bunch of cold air smacking the surface here towards the ground and pushing out the warm air in all directions, or in this case, to the west. So say, for example, Mineola, you guys are about to get hit by this outflow boundary. And what it's going to do is it's going to create some gusty winds. That's why they're called gust fronts, too. And you're going to notice a big change in temperatures. It's actually going to drop quite a bit. So your temperatures are going to actually cool down a bit. So I'm sure some of you guys would probably be pretty happy about that. But just watch out for those damaging winds or potential damaging winds on that line, because gust fronts can deliver damaging wind gusts. Absolutely. Let's see here. So you get a 5-inch hail. What size would that be? That's larger than I think that's larger than grapefruit size. I think that is, wow, that is crazy. That's some really large hail. I'd love to see that. Goodness, yeah. Does anyone know where that was reported at earlier? Like I said, we just got here, guys, like 15 minutes ago. So I'm kind of new on this hail report that you guys are talking about. Do you guys know where it was at? Because, golly, that's pretty crazy. I mean, look at this. We actually switched right to Indiana here. I mean, we even got ourselves, some hail reports out there kind of south of Indianapolis. We got some reports southwest of Indianapolis here, up to literally golf ball size, which is pretty crazy. See, Pat says CD size. Yep, that's right. Yeah, 5-inch hail is CD size hail. Like, that's a lot of people don't know what a CD is anymore, but pretty crazy. Very large hail. Anyways, see, do you want me to tag you on Twitter with an image? Sure. I don't know if I can share it, though, because I'm not sure if anyone would want me to share it, or the person who took it, but I would be more than happy to see it. I'll actually retweet it on my Twitter. So if you guys aren't following my Twitter, I'll actually retweet it so you guys can actually see it. But yeah, no, send it in to me and I'll retweet it so that everybody else can see it. So you guys can hop on Twitter real quickly and actually see that report. Let's see here. What about us? Caught up pretty good. All right. So right now, we do have a severe weather threat. We actually are in slight risk here. It's pretty clear for the most part, but up north, you can see north of us, we got a little bit of thunderstorm activity. But it's pretty much clear for us right now. At the moment, anyways. Let's see. Southwest Kentucky's got some pretty nasty storms out here. Let's see. This is towards Paducah, actually. Right here towards Paducah. Let's see here. We have Concord, Lone Oak, Fremont. Let's see. Woodlaw. Paducah. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 70-mile-per-hour winds. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. That's crazy. That's actually pretty daggone crazy. Finn says send a tweet. All right, thank you. Whenever that pops up, I'll look at it. But like I said, y'all, I mean, seriously, today's risk is covering a lot of areas here. Let's go ahead and switch over back to Wyoming. We actually have another slight risk up here in Wyoming today for portions of, Wyoming, portions of South Dakota, Nebraska. Let's see what's going on with this guy. Golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there towards Upton, Moorcroft, Pine Haven. Let's see, Sundance as well. We got ourselves a considerable severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for Clinton, Fayette, Greene County, Ohio. That's basically southwestern Ohio. We got a big old cluster, of thunderstorms popping off here, severe thunderstorms. Like I said, these guys possibly capable of producing 70-mile-per-hour winds on them too. Like I said, Cincinnati's actually getting hit right now, but you guys luckily are not in any form of severe thunderstorm warning. I think you do have a special weather statement though. If I'm not mistaken, let's see here. Let me double check on that. Yeah, you did a little bit ago. Here we go. Yep, Cincinnati does have a special weather statement saying that wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and pea-size hail is possible. So it's really not at that threshold where it's considered severe, but it's at that point where it's close to it. So would I be surprised if Cincinnati got a severe thunderstorm warning eventually? Probably not, because considering this storm is right on that boundary between not severe and not severe. But right now it's currently not severe, but it's really close to actually getting a severe thunderstorm warning. But yeah, but that's that. Let's see, for hail, put 2 comforters on your car. The rain weighs it down. Hail does not affect your car. I buy. Gotcha. Well, Kim, here's the thing. You got to think of the people who's actually in the warnings. I mean, that's not a bad idea if you don't have many wind gusts, but for the people who's kind of mix matching with the damaging winds and the damaging winds and the large hail, like I said, those winds could take away those comforters. So if you have some way like to stake them down, maybe you grab like let's see here, but you could probably grab yourself like some straps. Probably strap the sides down, put some cinder blocks to anchor them to your car. That could work, but like I said, just leaving them alone, I don't know how much that would last, because if you get strong enough wind gusts, that's gonna knock those away. It's gonna knock your comforters off your car. Let's see, there's 22 severe thunderstorm warnings at once. That's a lot for the threat today. Yeah, I mean, Viper, considering absolutely how large, considering how large the risk is for today, it's honestly kind of expected. I mean, because like I said, y'all, we have a really big risk today in terms of the activity out there. I mean, look at this. Really large slight risk. I mean, we got a lot of watches in effect out there. I mean, seriously, look at this. All the way from, we have Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, Nebraska, Kansas, Wyoming, and Montana in the slight risks. So we got a lot of pretty decent severe weather threats today. Let's see, north of Cincinnati is getting ugly. Well, stay safe out there, Julie. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Let's see, the rain makes them heavy, so usually 40 mile per hour is fine. Yeah, but like I said, for the severe damaging winds, damaging wind gusts is considered 60 miles per hour or 58 miles per hour and more. And like I said, these storms today, some of these storms could be capable of producing winds over 70 miles per hour, which that could definitely, kick off those comforters off your car if you're trying to protect it from hail. Like I said, just make sure that you guys, are, just prepared for the hail and the damaging winds, across some of these locations and stuff. Let's see here. I know I cannot tell between the slight or the marginal zip is, let's see, 360864. I will take a look and see what's going on out there for you real quickly. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, 37064. 37064. All right, this is for Tennessee. You're in a slight risk. Yep, you have a slight risk out there. And right now, there's really nothing happening for you. But like I said, later tonight, it's going to be possible. You're going to probably see some stuff. Let's see. We got a new warning out here towards Mayfield, Kentucky. Got some bad weather experiences out here in Mayfield. That's for sure. Nothing too crazy for Mayfield, though. That's good news. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail is possible, including Wingo and Mayfield. Like I said, obviously you guys probably remember Mayfield from 2021 December. I think it was December 11th, 2021. Crazy day. But yeah, you guys are now under a warning there as well. And obviously, guys, watch out to my Indiana. Is it Indianans? My fellow Indians, maybe? My fellow Indianans? What is it? What is it? Anyways, you guys down here in Indiana, okay? South of Indianapolis, we got ourselves a bit of a bit of a cluster rolling through here. Let's see. Julie says in Lebanon is coming down hard north of KI. Gotcha. Let's see. Best to have hail insurance. That's true. That is true. Let's see. Barely in it, but I feel bad for me. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. Can you tell me the weather for Wooster, Ohio? Let's see here. Wooster, Ohio. Actually, yeah, you have a special weather statement here. You are currently under a, probably the reason you're wondering is because you actually are probably about to get a thunderstorm here. Let's see, there's Wooster. You can kind of see a storm tracking your way. It's not anything to worry about right now. It's nothing crazy. Winds in excess of 40 miles per hour is possible out of that storm that's kind of heading in your direction, and possibility of some penny-size hail. But regarding other activity, Wooster, the center of Wooster might just barely scrape on by, or the storm might just barely scrape on by to your north, unless that tail starts to grow a little bit. Then I am not exactly sure. Let's see. Hoosiers is what they call Indiana residents. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's see. It's here. Finally here in East Prince Hill. Well, stay safe out there, Kala. Let's see. So happy not in North Carolina. We'll catch tomorrow or Wednesday. Y'all see you later, Donna. See you later, Donna. All right, we're going to hop back over here to Missouri for a moment. Like I said, Missouri's been getting some reports here of some pretty nasty weather that's been popping off. Let's see here. We got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for south central Missouri. Gainesville included. Bakersfield. I'm actually going to hop you guys over the screen so you might be able to see what I'm talking about here. Gainesville. Let's see. Tests. I have no idea how you say that. Let's see, Bakersfield. Okay, we'll just say between Gainesville and Bakersfield. Let's see, Wilhoit. Let's see, Gentryville as well, included inside of this warning here. Ping pong ball size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. We've had multiple hail reports earlier. Like I said, hail has been reported up in, kind of south Missouri earlier. Personally, I've seen the highest is up to 1.75 to 2 inches in diameter. Let's see. Kim says, thanks for the great information. Really appreciate it. No problem. Let's see here. Marilyn says, watching from Trinidad, the weather pattern is crazy. So much destruction, flooding, hurricanes, tornadoes. Let's see, in various countries. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Well, glad to have you here, and thanks for joining. And like I said, yeah, no, it has been pretty crazy. It has across a lot of the country. Or not just country, the world. It's been crazy because we have an El Nino now. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but El Nino is basically a change in the surface temperatures towards the Pacific equator. And all of that drastically changes the world's weather. And like I said, we literally had a big flop from a La Nina to a big, deep El Nino now. So it's like we went from, we completely switched over, so everything is all out of whack right now. Pretty crazy stuff. Let's see. We had a report of 5-inch hail earlier, says TRG. Yep, I heard that. I heard about that. Let's see. Severe thunderstorm in Arizona. Gotcha. I don't think Arizona does have a risk today. Pretty sure they don't anyways. Yeah, there's one. There's actually, no, there's a itty-bitty little marginal, but it's nothing crazy. It's just 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter hail, which not any of the crazy stuff we're talking about today. See, I'm up near the center of Wooster. Gotcha. So, Mary, there's a storm that's going to cross to your north up there in Wooster. It should, from what I think as of now, if it continues on the track it's doing, if it does not really grow or anything, it might just pass to your north. But if not, it's going to be getting close regardless. It's going to be getting close. Let's see what's going on up in Missouri. We got ourselves a bit of severe weather popping off here, kind of for the southwestern, kind of central side of Missouri right now. The entire state of Missouri is actually under some form of severe weather threat today. Let's see here. Ricky says, hi, I watch your streams every day for a while. Is there a risk for Justin, Texas? I don't think so. No, I mean, like, literally nowhere in Texas I don't think has a risk today. The only area that does have a risk in Texas is, like, Texarkana. So for that, you're good. You're good to go. I can actually go ahead and show you guys today's convective outlook. Like I said, whoa, they just updated it. Hold on a minute. I just realized they connected both of those slight risks. Holy cow. Wow. Look at the size of that slight risk, y'all. That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen a slight risk this large before. That is actually pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. They still kept the threats the same. We still got a small tornado threat here today across, like Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and Arkansas. But the wind threat and hail and wind, I tell you what, y'all, crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, I did not just notice that until now, that they literally just combined those two risks together. That's pretty interesting. Wow. Let's see here. That makes a huge slight. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Yeah, that slight risk at least covers a fifth of the United States. Let's see here. 33 million people are inside that slight risk out there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that yellow risk, like I said, a slight risk, guys, is, like I said, there's a scale from 1 to 5. A slight risk is actually not the lowest threat for severe weather. So that gives a large boundary of areas the possibility of seeing some severe weather. See, that's like 35% of America pretty much. Yeah, no, it's huge. Absolutely massive. But, all right, we're going to switch over here, y'all, back to the west here a bit. Let's go ahead and hop over towards Arkansas. We haven't discussed much of Arkansas here recently. I'm going to hop around the states, actually. I feel like that's a good way to go around this. So, Arkansas, we got a severe thunderstorm warning for the north-central side here of the state. Really not a lot of going on right now, but you guys, pretty much the entirety of Arkansas does have a severe weather risk out there. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for the northwestern side of Arkansas towards, let's see, Yellville. Let's see, Flippin. Oh, my gosh. There's a town called Flippin. Let's see here. Summit, Flippin, Yellville, Zinc, Everton. Let's see, South Lead Hill, Diamond City, and Bergman is inside the warning here. Just 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter hail. Just kind of a normal severe thunderstorm warning. Nothing too insane. We move our way to the west a little bit towards Oklahoma. Let's see what's going on out here. Yeah, Oklahoma, we got ourselves not a whole lot going on. I don't think we have any warnings kicking off in Oklahoma right now, but for the threat for Oklahoma, we do have ourselves a threat for kind of more the northeastern side of Oklahoma. So like including like Tulsa, kind of inside of that risk out there. So heads up, kind of for you guys later tonight. And then we obviously have ourselves southeastern portions of Kansas. I don't think we have any warnings. We have a couple storms out here towards the south central side. Then that works us back over here towards Missouri. Now, Missouri does have a pretty nasty storm out here towards Preston. Let's see here. Kind of for the southwestern, almost central side here of Missouri. We got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Urbana, Preston, and Lewisburg, which this guy has the potential of producing golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So just imagine golf balls potentially moving at 60 miles per hour. That is something to watch out for. Another warning to the southeast here, kind of for the pretty much the dead south central side of Missouri. Out here towards Bakersfield, which this guy is just for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. But yeah, we do. So that's basically all that's going on there. But we also have a lot of activity. We're going to work our way back over to Ohio. I think Ohio is kind of getting hit one of the hardest right now. Or they got the most, or some of the most severe thunderstorm warnings in the state right now. Let's see here. But yep, there you go. Wow, pretty nasty storm. Look at that thing. That thing has gotten quite nasty. Got some reports out there right here at the radar site, actually. See, local weather station observed a 46-mile-per-hour wind gust. So yeah, there's the Doppler radar. There's that little bubble there. That's the Doppler radar. And I think this is the National Weather Service. Yeah, I think that might be the National Weather Service. I could be wrong, but either that could be the Weather Service. But there is a report here of a weather station. Oh yeah, look at this. Source. You got. I don't know if I can't really highlight it, but down there in the last text above local weather station observed, it says source, official National Weather Service, OBS. Now OBS stands for observation. So that's not quite damaging, that's not quite severe. But I tell you what, you guys are in a severe thunderstorm warning here for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. It's actually getting pretty nasty out there in Ohio right now. I mean, we have like Newtonsville getting ready to get slammed here. You guys aren't even in a warning, but y'all are about to get some real heavy precipitation here. Let's see. Thank you for your warm welcome. You're very welcome. Let's see here. Please check on Springfield, Missouri. All right, I got you. All right, so here's Springfield. We got a few cells to the south, but right now they're not currently severe. But later on today, there's a shot that a few of those could kick off. Or that we could get a few strong to potentially severe thunderstorms. Here's the weather models. Honestly, wow, look at this. Whoa, showing a big old, like, MCS, big old cluster of a thunderstorm rolling through around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Holy cow. Look at that thing. It has it going right through Kansas City, too. Golly. All right. Well, I'm glad we pulled up the models. Let's see. Well, did the previous models depict that? Did it? That's got me curious here now. Yeah. Look at that. So as we work our way towards like the like around sunrise, we're gonna have a big old cluster of thunderstorms rolling right through Missouri, according to this model here. Yeah. No, that's pretty crazy. Is there any storms in Texas, says Ricky? No. Texas, thankfully, surprisingly, consider how big the slight risk is today. Texas does not include in it, which is crazy. Let's see here. How about my daughters in Fishers, Indiana? Fishers, Indiana. Let's see here. Got a slight risk, so heads up to them. I'd give them a heads up. Just be like, hey, a couple severe storms are possible today. But right now, I don't think there's much happening. Yeah, there's Fishers, Indiana, right there. And on the latest radar here that's currently loading here. Yeah, there's nothing out there right now. We do have a little bit of cells to the south of Indianapolis, but they're kind of rolling away, so that's good. So you're good. Let's see here. See, Texas is jealous. I mean, Texas has been getting hit pretty hard this year, though. Texas always gets nasty storms. There was a funnel cloud report in Missouri a few minutes ago. Do you know where? Let's see here. I don't know if it's is it like a true report, or does somebody mistake it for Scud? Because I'm not seeing anything on my end. I'm not seeing any funnel cloud reports. I usually get them on my program here. If I do get reports of funnel clouds, it'll pop up here, but I don't see any. Don't see anything. T-Star says, how does Western Tennessee look? You guys are in a slight risk. Yep. For portions of Western Tennessee, we do have ourselves a slight risk out there. So that's a severe threat level 2 out of 5. So there is a shot for some severe weather tonight. Now, whenever it comes to, let's see, whenever it comes to activity, honestly, the models really doesn't show much happening. What's really odd is it kind of shows the majority of the activity happening like late tomorrow morning for some reason, which I find that really odd. Let's see here. Probably Scud. Scud says Mary, probably. Jack says, do I have Discord? I do. It's in the description. If y'all want to join our Discord, it's in the description. Can I be live every day? I try to be live as much as possible, but my girlfriend's down here visiting for a week, and I rarely get to see her, so I try to spend as much time with her as I can. But yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, John, thank you for that. Let's see. Braden wants me to take a look here at 26104 real quick. Let's see. 26104. It's for West Virginia. Now, West Virginia does have a threat, actually. Yeah, you're at a slight risk, my friend. Here, I'll go ahead and hop you over here. There's actually, so where you're at, there's actually a slight risk, which that's a level 2 on the severe spectrum. It goes up to 5. So level 2 out of 5, that's a decent chance for a couple strong to severe storms today. According to the models, it shows a little bit of activity happening now. Is that correct? Let's see. We're going to hop over to you real quickly. Just kind of curious to see what's going on up there. Yeah, the models, the ARRR is kind of showing some stuff happening. Kind of. Right now you're not getting hit, but there's a little bit of cellular activity that's getting ready to cross into West Virginia here, I'd say within the next hour to hour and a half, if it continues. That's if it continues. Let's see here. T-Star says, thanks so much. Looks right above Trenton. Phew. You're very welcome. No problem. See, SPC updated. It sure did. Yeah, I got a really big slight risk. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys again real quickly. A lot of people are in the slight risk today. I mean, it is an absolute monster of a risk out there. Look at that. That yellow, that's a level 2 out of 5 on the severe spectrum. And we have a really large, this literally covers over 400,000 square miles. 421,000 square miles, including the slight risk area, that yellow, which has a population of 33.5 million people. Let's see here. Big old big old wind threat. The biggest chance for like really nasty winds is for northwestern Nebraska, southwestern South Dakota, east central Wyoming, and the nastiest threat for hail. It's a pretty big one actually. Includes like Kansas, northern Oklahoma, northern Arkansas, central and southern portions of Missouri, and southwestern Illinois, which is crazy. Let's see here. Do I think the slight risk will extend? Probably not. They just updated it, so it's already a pretty big. Let's see. Megan says, "Hey man, what's up, Megan? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Can't believe how big the slide is today. No enhance. Yes, for real." Let's see. Can I give me an examination of the Springfield, Illinois area right now through tonight? Of course. So. Yeah, let me hop y'all back over here. So you said for Springfield, Illinois. Where is Springfield? Yeah, there it is. Kind of hard to see on this map here. Okay, so you have a marginal risk. Actually, you're barely even in a severe weather risk at all today. In terms of the models show a little bit of showers possible, but honestly, really not anything too crazy. Your odds of you seeing any severe weather is actually pretty low. Because you're in that level 1 out of 5. I mean, mostly, yeah, you can see Springfield here mostly is just in that lower tier of severe weather probability. Basically giving you a 5% chance within 25 miles of Springfield possibly seeing severe weather. I mean, you can see for yourself, there's hardly anything going on right now, except for a little bit of showers, maybe some thunder showers to the west. But are they doing anything severe? No, they're really not bad. Let's see here. Really coming down here in Paducah, Kentucky. Well, stay safe out there, Patricia. Leon says, oh, it sounds like a tornado coming in the mic. Whoops, sorry. Got my fan. Let's see here. Leon wants you to take a look here at 061 or 08. 08611. 08611. For Trenton, New Jersey. I don't think New Jersey. Yeah, you're good. I don't even have to look it up there because I can actually see it on my screen. There's nothing out there for you. Robin, 44601. 44601. This is for Alliance, Ohio. You got a marginal. Yeah, I mean, there's a shot for a couple thunderstorms out there. Let's see, we're going to hop back over to Cleveland radar here then. If we're going out here, we're going to hop over to Cleveland for a minute. Nothing right now, but later on, stuff could work its way. To my friends out there in Worcester, if you guys are still here, there was a couple people that were actually in Worcester, Ohio. So that one storm we were talking about, it's still there, and it is tracking its way, kind of mostly eastbound. It's tracking its way mostly eastbound. I think Worcester's gonna scrape the edge of that precipitation if it continues on the track that it's doing right now. Let's see here. Patricia says, thank you, we appreciate you. No problem. Anytime. What's up, Mark? Let's see here. Mr. America 56274. 56274. Let's see here. Minnesota. Yep, nothing. You're good. Nothing at all. All right, we're going to hop over to Wyoming for a second. We got 3 considerable severe thunderstorm warnings here across, let's see. Yeah, we got 3 considerable thunderstorm warnings for Kentucky, Ohio, and Wyoming. For the county of Weston here in Wyoming, we got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here that is warned for golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Ohio for Clinton, Fayette, Greene, and let's see, Highlight maybe. We got a really destructive thunderstorm. I mean, look at this thing. This thing, Southwest Ohio. You guys got to really watch out for this. I mean, this is an absolute beast of a complex here. And like I said, Wilmington's kind of caught up right in the middle of it. Now, look at this. I mean, you can actually see here on velocity, we got a big old area, a big old wind bag here just pushing its way through. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust possible. I would not be surprised if that was any higher. Let's see here. I think they removed that for, it was once at 70. Yeah, you can see right there. It was once at 70-mile-per-hour winds, but the latest update brought it down to 60. But I would not be surprised if still some wind gusts could get up that high. I mean, considering how aggressive this line is. It's already crossed its way through Cincinnati. Cincinnati's good. There's Cincinnati. Right now, you guys are just getting some light precipitation, but the worst of it's over for Cincinnati. But now it's moving in there towards northern Kentucky, towards Independence. So heads up to y'all. Any severe storms tomorrow, says Tyler? Yep. Let's see here. Bomb Hills 72653. 72653. Arkansas. You're in a slight risk, and you're right next to a severe thunderstorm warning, too. Holy cow. All right, we're going to hop over here real quickly for you. Yeah, you're right next to a severe thunderstorm warning. I mean, look at this. You are right on the outskirts. Oh, guys, got a tornado warning in Indiana. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. So, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. You are good to go, my friend. Nothing severe warned for you. Yeah, the cells are to your west. All right, we're going to hop over here, guys. We got a tornado warning in effect here. Just got issued from Monroe and Owen County in Indiana. We're going to go ahead and hop over here. Just shy south of Indianapolis here. Yep, there towards Spencer, Steinsville, and Ellettsville. Also, Whitehall included, and Bloomington. Yeah, got a little bit of rotation here southwest of Spencer that's starting to pop off here. Okay, I don't got any. Ooh, yeah, I don't got any debris here. As of now, I don't got any debris that's popping up here. Let's see. What do the little arrow signs mean on the radar? Does that mean rotation? You mean like the little triangle? But, yep, guys, new tornado warning once again for Monroe and Owen County in Indiana. Slightly south here of Indianapolis, which it is about 40 miles south of Indianapolis. Kind of southwest, actually. About 40 miles southwest of Indianapolis. Let's see here. Mary says boo. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want any tornado warnings, especially, yeah, that's the problem, you know, the fact that it's getting nighttime, too, that, you know, the sun's almost down. It's crazy. Oh, 2 arrows spinning, okay. Yeah, pretty much. It means that there's a little bit of rotation, possibly. It's not always something that you take seriously, though. But look at this. So that little area there, we got a little bit of rotation here southwest of Spencer, Indiana here. That little area right there is where a possible tornado could pop off over. In terms of the road it's getting ready to cross this road, which let me find out what road that is. Let's see. This is Highway 231. It's going to be crossing over Highway 231 between Spencer and Freedom. Yeah, Highway 231 between Spencer and Freedom is where this possible tornadic activity is going to be crossing over. As of now, I don't see anything on the debris tracker or the correlation coefficient here. So far, nothing. But we will continue to watch this here. Right in that area is kind of where we were looking at. Latest scan, rotation might have gotten a little bit weaker on this latest scan here. But still no signs of a dropping tornado yet. But still, if you live out there towards Spencer, you better be in your shelter. Same thing for Ellettsville, Steinsville, and Whitehall. Because this tornado warning is in effect for the next 27 minutes. Let's see. Just showing the stream, was Nashville, Tennessee, and any threat? Yes. Later tomorrow morning, Nashville might have a shot for a couple strong and severe storms, but you guys have a slight risk. I think they just updated the tornado warning. Let's see, I think they did just update it a bit. Still including Spencer. Yep, Spencer is included. So yeah, they just dropped it for these areas. I think they pulled it out of. Okay, so Steinsville is now out of the warning. On this screen it's still there, but on my other program it's out. Let's see. I'll go ahead and switch y'all over here real quickly. It's just updated now. Okay. But yeah, Spencer is inside of that severe thunderstorm warning, tornado warning there. Let's see, Braysville, Pottersville. Once again, U.S. Highway 231 is included between Spencer and Freedom. Also, eventually, Ellettsville, Westbrook Downs, Forest Park Heights, Lancaster Park, Arlington, portions of Bloomington. Yeah, pretty populated areas out there in that extended side. So we'll need to watch it. But yeah, no, they did update the polygon already, and they pulled it out of Steinsville. So you guys in Steinsville, you're no longer under a tornado warning. You know what? I'd even tell you this: there could be some hail out of this as well towards Spencer. All that purple that you're kind of seeing there is some heavy precipitation. Could be mixing in there with a bit of hail, possibly. Oh yeah. I see why they issued that warning right there. I mean, at that particular scan, there is a lot of rotation here. Yeah, a lot of rotation at that one in particular scan. Then in the latest scans here, we go one further. It's still a little bit of rotation, but the scan after that, I don't know, it might be breaking up a bit. So, but regardless, the warning's still in place, and as long as the warning's in place, you better be in your shelter. Once again, this includes Monroe and Owen counties in Indiana, which is south of Indianapolis. So there's a little bit of a zoomed out view for you guys. So there's Kentucky, there's Louisville, there's Indianapolis. Storms right down here, kind of for the western side. Let's see here. Do I think that Arkansas will go tornado warning? Well, Arkansas does not really have a big threat here. For tornadoes, just a 2% chance. Probably won't see much tornadic activity today. I mean, across the tornado warning cell that we're looking at right now, they're not even in a risk for tornadoes. Very briefly, I will show you guys today's tornado threat. Let me go ahead and hop you guys over here to the tornado probability. We're going to turn off the radar and the watches. So that right there, that's your tornado threat for today, giving you a 2% chance every 25 miles of seeing a tornado within this area. Looks like a big old spoon, essentially, which is a 2% chance in 25 miles in. So is it possible for a couple spin-up tornadoes? Absolutely, but are they expected per se? It could go either way, considering how many areas are inside of this. But do I think at least one tornado could happen? Possibly. It's not a certain thing. Let's see. Spencer considered a QLCS tornado in Spencer. Well, not really. It's kind of more of a cluster of a thunderstorm. It's not really a QLCS. Yeah, it's just kind of a big thunderstorm. See, tornado confirmed in Bloomington. You said Indiana, right? Blooming. Says Cappy. Said, okay, we'll watch that in a second. Do I think the Missouri watch will expire? Eventually it will. At 10 p.m. So it'll expire in 22 minutes. Okay, we're gonna hop back down to velocity here. So, not seeing much of tight rotation, but like I said, it should remain mostly south of Spencer. Areas of Whitehall, obviously, you guys are kind of in the area we might need to really watch out for. There once was tighter rotation out of this here, which now it seems to have kind of dropped a little bit, which is good news. Let's see here, 80 mile per hour winds in Oklahoma, says Scott. What? I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see that on my warning list here. Let's see, there's a funnel cloud reported right behind the warning. Yeah, I don't see that. Yeah, I mean, no, this thing definitely did have some rotate right there. That scan really had some solid rotation before it got warm. I mean, that's what made it go warm, essentially. As soon as they saw that, they're like, yep, that probably needs a warning. What's up, Aiden? We just got a new mesoscale discussion here concerning, let's see here, severe thunderstorm remains isolated, short-term upscale growth remains possible into this evening across southwestern Kansas, southwestern South Dakota and northwestern Nebraska. Yeah, getting some word here from the Storm Prediction Center on my phone. They just issued another severe thunderstorm watch. Yep, look at that. They just issued okay, guys, they just issued a new severe thunderstorm watch here for portions of West Virginia, northeastern side of Kentucky, and southern Ohio. So Charleston, West Virginia, not South Carolina. Charleston, West Virginia is under a severe thunderstorm watch, kind of a small watch, until 2 a.m. here for the possibility of hail up to 1.5 inches or ping pong ball size hail and potentially 70 mile per hour wind gusts out of some storms. But that's the new watch that just got issued here just literally like 2 minutes ago. Let's see here. Some damaging winds threat may spread southeastward into late evening. So y'all, I don't know if y'all guys can see this and kind of where this is at. It's kind of hard to make out on my screen, but that is a mesoscale discussion from the Storm Prediction Center. Let me try zooming in maybe a little better. Oh, there you go. You can see it. So there's Kentucky, eastern Kentucky. You see West Virginia there, southern Ohio. That's a mesoscale discussion, and they were saying that some damaging wind threat may spread southeastward into late evening. Weather Watch or WW issuance is possible. So that is a severe thunderstorm. And then, like I said, they just now issued that severe thunderstorm. Watch now, so that's official. And they only gave it a 40% chance of being issued, but it went through. Despite the odds, it cut right through that 40, like no problem. Let's see. It's ramping up, says Tyler. Okay, stay safe out there. Janice says 03062. Let's see here. 03062. You're in New Hampshire. I don't think there's anything going on. No, you're good. Yeah, nothing severe out there. You're good to go. But like I said, honestly, I'm really surprised of how massive this slight risk is. Like I said, if you guys are just now joining us here, like I said, we have an absolute enormous threat for severe weather. Anywhere across the dark green and the yellow, there's a shot for severe weather. And like I said, the yellow is actually a decent threat for severe weather, and we literally have a lot of area. Like I said, 33.5 million, I think. Yeah, 33.5 million people are inside the yellow area here, which is the slight risk, which that's a really big threat for severe weather, or a pretty decent threat for severe weather. Got a new mesoscale discussion from the Storm Prediction Center saying some threat for hail and severe gusts may persist in the late evening. Through this threat may be increasing isolated. So, okay, I'm actually going to pull this up on my screen for you guys to see. So the Storm Prediction Center here, I'll go and show you guys. Let me actually bring y'all over here to this. Storm Prediction Center issued this. I was actually looking at this on my phone, and they said that across like these areas, or obviously they circled in the blue, which I'm kind of going over. So for southwestern areas here of Missouri and kind of central northwestern Arkansas, they're saying that some hail or some threat for hail and damaging wind gusts may persist in the late evening today. Though this threat may become increasingly isolated, meaning harder to come across. So the more isolated you have, the more harder to come across it becomes. But that is that's a new topic that they just issued out there. Let's see. Oh wow, Paducah got some damage reports out there in Paducah, Kentucky, out of that storm that just rolled through not long ago. Let's see here. Trees down from emergency manager in McCracken, Kentucky. Just got reported, and also not long ago towards Blandville, got reports of ping pong ball size hail in Kentucky. We're getting all kinds of reports out there. We have a warning still in effect here for Kentucky, moving eastbound towards Calvert City, Smithland, and Benton for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here, and penny-size hail. But like I said, y'all, we're going to hop back over to this tornado warning here real quickly. I think things have improved quite significantly on this storm here. I'm not really seeing any very tight rotation. However, warning's still in place. You better be in your shelter until further notice. But for Ellettsville, let's see, Spencer. I think Spencer is pretty much good to go, honestly. Whitehall and Ellettsville, heads up to you guys. Possibly even Bloomington as well. Make sure that you guys are inside of your shelter just until further notice. But right now, and honestly, I'm not seeing anything too crazy on rotation, but that could definitely change in a matter of minutes. Okay. Let's see here. Gil says Whitehall. Yes, Whitehall is included in Indiana. This is for Monroe and Owen counties. So if you know anybody who lives in Monroe and Owen County, Indiana, they very well could be inside of a tornado warning. See, it tightened a bit. Let's look. I don't know if I'd call that tightening. Could be just, radar is, let's see, radar's about 40 miles away. So we're scanning up about 2,800 feet. That's not too bad. But the area of interest is right in here. It's tracking right there towards Whitehall. So if you live out there in Whitehall, Indiana, keep an eye on it. I would definitely watch it for the next several minutes. Because this tornado warning will remain in effect here, let's see, for the next, I don't think it has too much longer on it, next 15 minutes. It'll expire at 10 Eastern, which I think this is Central Time out here in Western Indiana, so this would be, let's see, 9 o'clock p.m. It'll be canceled. Let's see here. If you live in that area, take shelter. Absolutely. Absolutely. So once again, Ellettsville, Whitehall. Once again, this area of possible rotation is tracking directly towards Whitehall. That severe thunderstorm warning that was also in place just now got canceled for Steinsville. You guys are no longer in the warning out there towards Steinsville. You're good to go. Spencer, honestly, I would say if it was up to me, obviously, I think Spencer's good to go here. Considering the storm is out of Spencer now, pretty much. But with that being said, the warning's still in place, but I think you're good to go out there in Spencer. Yeah, I mean, latest scan just came through. It doesn't even look like it's rotating anymore. Looks like things just kind of died out. So that's good news. It looks like things are improving. I mean, like I said, after all, these places aren't even in a severe or tornado risk area. Yeah, across where this warning's at, they aren't even in the risk for tornadoes today. See it loosen, that's a good thing. Yeah. Is there anything in Kentucky at all, says Nova? There is, yes. Right, I don't know if you mean like right now or a severe weather risk, but both. There's actually a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here, not too far from Paducah, slightly eastbound, east of Paducah. This does include interstates. Let's see here. Yeah, Highway 24. Interstate 24 is included. But nothing too crazy. But yeah, anyways, later tonight, it's possible that Kentucky, pretty much the entire state of Kentucky is under some form of risk for possible severe weather out there. Absolutely. Let's see, Denver is cloudy. A little cooler now. Gotcha. I don't think Denver has anything. Yeah, no. Yeah, you guys in Colorado finally get a break from severe thunderstorm activity. You guys got hit for days and days after one another for quite some time. So it got pretty interesting there. Let's see here. All right, so tornado warning still in effect. 12 minutes. Once again, y'all, if you're just now joining, we got ourselves a tornado warning in effect for Indiana. Once again, for Monroe and Owen counties. So heads up to you guys out there. Like I said, Ellettsville, Whitehall, Bloomington, heads up to y'all. Like I said, the good news is I don't see much of any tight rotation going on right now. I don't really see much rotation that's happening right now, which is good news. Let's see. Prepper with a $10 super chat. Prepper, thank you so much, dude. Very nice of you. It's a bad dad joke from yesterday. What happens to a frog's car when it's parked illegally? He gets towed. Okay. See, have a good day, my friend. Remember, only 164 days, 9 hours, 24 minutes, 14 seconds until Christmas. Wow. You know the exact moment there, Prepper. Well, thanks, dude. Thank you, Prepper, for the 10 and the funny dad joke. Thanks for joining, though. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Really helps out. Really means a lot. And like I said, if you guys have not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, leaving a like. That's how you guys can support me. It'll be greatly appreciated. Help us get the word out there, y'all. Seriously. You know, this is some life-saving information that we try to get out here for you guys. But once again, Prepper, thank you so much, dude. Very, very sweet of you for the $10 donation. Thank you, man. Let's see here. Okay, 10 minutes to go, guys, on this tornado warning for Monroe and Owens. Let's see, Monroe and Owen County in Indiana here. So we'll need to keep an eye on it. Like I said, it expires here at 9 o'clock Central, or for my Eastern friends, it'll expire here at 10 o'clock. So just 10 minutes to go here. Any tornadoes in Cincinnati? No. No, there's, like I said, there's not even a threat for tornadoes out in this location, and we've already seen ourselves, or not anything confirmed out of this from what I know, but we've already had ourselves a tornado warning out of this, which is crazy. Let's see, Nevo on Aram. Thank you so much, dude, for the $1 super chat. Very sweet of you, man. You as well. Big shout out goes to Nevo on Aram. On Aram. Thank you so much, dude. Very nice of you. I'm in Monroe County, Indiana now. Okay. Well, are you across like Whitehall or Ellettsville or Spencer? I'm not exactly sure which one's Monroe or which one's Owen, because I'm not familiar with these areas, but Monroe and Owen counties is included in this tornado warning somewhere. Like I said, right here towards Whitehall, Ellettsville, Bloomington. So the two counties, it's really kind of hard to make out, but the two county lines are like right in here. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure that's the county lines right there. So, like I said, I'm not exactly sure which county is which, but if you are in these areas, I mean, you are in kind of that zone where We do have this tornado warning, but like I said, it's not going to last too much longer. And like I said, personally, from what I've seen out of this storm here, is it looks like the rotation has pretty much died out for the most part. So that's good news. Yeah, I mean, even correlation coefficient, there's nothing. Thankfully, nothing popping up. Let's see here. Wish it was more. I'm broke, but thank you for keeping us safe. No problem. Like I said, it's not about the amount. It's the thought that counts. So thank you so much, dude. Nevo, regardless, thank you so much. Very sweet of you. Let's see here. Got a question. When there's a tornado warning, does that mean there's a tornado on the ground? And when there's a tornado watch, there's a chance for a tornado. Do I have it right? So a tornado warning is issued either if there's a tornado on the ground or the National Weather Service suspects there to one to develop within a few minutes. So if it's not on the ground, a tornado warning is issued. Does not all the time mean that there's one on the ground at the moment, but it means that the Weather Service thinks that it's getting ready to happen. So in a tornado warning, you obviously have got to take action. You got to be going to your shelter, obviously basement, storm cellar, if you have one. If not, central interior room. If you're in a trailer, completely ditch it and try to find a more sturdier place to go. Now, a tornado watch, you got that kind of right. Basically means that the areas that inside the tornado watch is in the environment that is capable of producing tornadoes for a given time period. But yeah, no, you got it mostly right. But like I said, a tornado warning will be issued if there obviously is a tornado on the ground, or if they expect one to develop shortly. And like I said, in this case, they expected one to develop shortly. We did not have any confirmation that this one's on the ground at any time, but the rotation here is, earlier was pretty strong, but now this is we used to look for rotation, what I'm looking at right now. And in terms of what we're looking at the moment, I don't see much. Actually, it looks like the velocities might be kicking back up a little bit, but I'm going to need a little bit more data before I can say anything too crazy. But like I said, we just got ourselves 7 minutes to go. This thing's probably getting ready to be canceled soon. Let's see here. I was hoping for a nader today. Well, you don't want a nader unless you're a storm chaser. See, County got that nader juice. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, believe it or not, you guys out there in Indiana didn't even have a tornado threat to begin with today. Let's see here. I'm actually going to show y'all back over here real quickly. So, yeah, this is the tornado area where there's a small chance of a tornado or two happening. Just that dark green area. Literally throwing a 2% chance of a tornado every 25 miles in this zone here. So, yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. Emmett wants me to take a look here at 63385. All right, here. Let's go and see. We're going to hop over there really quickly. 63385. Let's see. For Missouri. Gotcha. Let's see. Slight risk. Okay. So, obviously, you're a part of the big slight risk that we have today. Right now, it's pretty clear. There's not much on the radar, except for the far west. You can see maybe a little bit of stuff popping off well west of you. But later tonight, it's possible. It's possible we could get a little bit of activity. I feel like tornadoes just dodge big cities for some reason. Well, you got to think that Dodge City is not Dodge. Why was that? Okay, not just Dodge City, but cities is a small place on the map compared to where tornadoes happen. So it is pretty uncommon for major cities to get hit. Yes, but they can, definitely. See, Renee says, love the shirt. I went there when I was a child. Would love to take my little ones. Definitely has changed. What, Cedar Point? My girlfriend actually just went there the other day, or like 3-4 days ago or so, and she got me this shirt while she was there. I didn't go personally, but yeah. Yeah, she loved it. See, we always get those random naders. Sometimes, yeah. I hear you. All right, y'all. Let's see. We're going to hop over. Oh, wow. I just noticed south of Columbus, we got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Did they? Nope, they did not cancel that tornado warning yet. I thought for a second they did, but they did not. But we do have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here south of Columbus, Ohio, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail possible. So possibility there for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Let's see here. Harley wants me to take a look here at 68128. 68128. This is for Nebraska. Gotcha. Okay, you have a slight risk. Welcome aboard the big slight risk train here. Nothing going on right now for you, actually. Yeah, really not seeing much of any activity. We'll switch you guys over to the models real quickly, though. The weather models being the HRRR. Out there towards Omaha, it actually kind of shows a bit of activity happening, like, early tomorrow morning. I mean, we're talking, like, maybe, like I said, I mean, we're literally talking maybe, like, 5 a.m. or so. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll watch it. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. I mean, I don't think I'm not going to be live here at 5 a.m., but but it's possible. Yeah, HRRR does support kind of a MCS type of ordeal possibility for a big old cluster of thunderstorms to roll through. So we'll see how. Obviously, we'll see how that pans out. Let's see. Storm's trying super hard to tighten. Let's hop back over to it real quickly. Yeah, like I said, guys, we do have a tornado warning for Indiana. This is. Oh wow! It sure. Oh. That last scan, it looked like it was trying to do something there, but then that last scan came through and it just died out. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do it. I think it's just going to be expiring here. I mean, it literally has 2 minutes before it gets expired, so. So that's good. Let's see. I just don't think it can bring enough moisture. I don't think it's the moisture problem. I think it's the lack of winds, lack of the lower level jet stream. Because out there in those regions in Indiana, I mean, like I said, we're not even in an environment where tornadoes are likely. And considering the current atmospheric conditions, I mean, we only have like 15 knots of easterlies for the lower level jet stream, which that's not doing much for tornadoes. You need those jet streams, those lower level jet streams, to be like 30 knots or higher, and the direction of those winds blowing does a lot to do with it as well. Let's see. Let's see. I think. But anyways. That's getting ready to expire now in 1 minute. So if you guys live out there towards Ellettsville, Bloomington, Whitehall, Spencer, you guys can now come out of your shelter as the tornado warning is now expiring in 1 minute. So by the time you get out of your shelter, it'll be good to go. So you guys are now free to leave your shelter. I said LIDA scans not showing anything going on, so that's good news. We don't have any tornadic activity that's popping off, so really good news. But there for a little bit, it did look like that. You know, we might have had a little something there. Oh man, I ran out of Cokes. That sucks. I ran out of drinks. Yep, there he goes. It's now no longer in effect. And actually, that severe thunderstorm warning east of it too got canceled for that same storm. Actually, they're out there towards Nashville, Indiana. Yep, you're good to go. Let's see. Switching over to South Dakota, we got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning in effect for let's see, Custer, Pennington, and Weston County. Wow, that's a brutal storm. Look at that, golf ball size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. Yeah, Newcastle and Hillview Heights. Looks like you guys might be getting hit pretty good out of this guy. You know, obviously in this case. You know, in this case, we're expecting, you know, a lot of, you know, potentially large hail. Radar's estimating up to 3.5-inch hail, but, you know, in terms of the actuality, the radar is like 60 miles away. Radar's 60 miles away, and it's only scanning like 5,000 feet up, so, or it is scanning 5,000 feet up, so, you know, radar's estimate's not very accurate there. You know, because a lot can happen between 5,000 feet and the surface, so. I think those two storms converging probably hurt the probability of that supercell cycling. Which storm was that? Is that the one there towards Indiana, maybe? Let's see here. Chemo, once we take a look here at 64130. 64130. For Kansas City. You know what? I actually have something to talk about for Kansas City. So here's the thing. So what I was looking at the models here a minute ago, y'all. We were actually watching this here probably like 30, 45 minutes ago. We were talking about it on the stream. Kansas City, Missouri here. You guys might need to watch out for tomorrow morning, really. Because look at this. According to the model, the atmospheric model from HRRR, you see it kind of has this big old cluster, really nasty potential, what we call MCS. Big old cluster of a thunderstorm. Could be rolling its way through Kansas City. And as you can see, according to HRRR, I'm not saying this is exactly going to happen. I mean, obviously there's a chance it's not, because models aren't perfect. But you see how it's kind of bowed out a bit? Anytime you usually see a bow segment like that, that usually can say that there can be some damaging winds. I mean, considering that you are in a slight risk, you do have a shot for some damaging winds. So, but the timing out of this has it happening maybe around sunset, or sunrise. Sorry, sometime around sunrise is like whenever it's talking about this here. Let's see, Proxy with a 30. What's up, Proxy? Proxy with a $30 bomb. Thank you so much there, Proxy. Super sweet of you. Saying hi, Andrew and everyone. What's up, Proxy? Hope you're doing good. Haven't seen you in a couple days. Hope everything's good with you, Prox. Thank you so much for the 30. Very sweet of you. Everyone, please give Proxy a big shout out for the $30 donation. That's very nice of you, Proxy. Now, Proxy, I will mention to you, since you're here, I was wondering if you were going to tune in for today. We do have ourselves a bit of severe weather in Ohio today. I don't know if you have any other relatives other than where you're at. Oh, probably should switch back over to the screen. Now, for you specifically, you're actually in a generalized thunderstorm threat, so a couple thunderstorms could happen. But out there towards Ohio, we do have a couple of severe thunderstorms possible this evening into tomorrow morning. I don't know if you have anyone else who lives, like further south of Cleveland or not, but like I said, we actually do have ourselves. I mean, the majority of Ohio is actually in a risk for severe weather out there. So just wanted to make sure and see if you had anybody else out there. You said someone's in Louisiana, but we don't have anything in Louisiana going on out there. Let's see here. Tammy says, hey, down here in Moraine, Ohio, just lost power. Wow, that's not good. Well, hopefully you get that restored here soon. Yeah, that's not good. See, all right, so they did. Okay, so we got ourselves, y'all, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for, let's see, we're going to hop back over here for southwestern South Dakota here. Let's see, heading in towards areas near, like I said, obviously Hillview Heights getting slammed right now. There's a town called Moon, so Moon's going to be getting hit. See, Road Mountain, Junction Ranger Station, Highway 16 included here. For 1.75-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. I think that's like the nastiest storm we got going on right now. Got a couple out here towards Nebraska. Let's see, 1.5. Wow. Okay, we have a storm out here, and did I call it Nebraska? It just hit me. Did I call it Arkansas, Nebraska? Arkansas, okay? Arkansas. Northern Arkansas here. For Leslie, Marshall, Noah's, let's see here, yeah. It seemed like Leslie and Marshall like the biggest areas in this warning. For 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. North of that, 1-inch hail, so quarter size. But for Marshall and Leslie, we're talking like literally ping pong ball size hail possible out there. Kentucky's got one as well, stuff like that. Proxy says, what is the time frame for the storms in northeast Ohio slated to start? Let's see here. Let's go and first take a look at the radar out there. Well, yeah, look, not too far to your south, Proxy. There's a little bit of storm activity there for you. Let's go ahead and hop down to the last 14 frames here just to take a look and see where the storm's directions are. Okay, so they're moving kind of eastbound. So these in particular storms should not have any effects on you. But if I pull up here to the HRRR, which is a high resolution rapid refresh model, honestly kind of has it remaining mostly to your south. I mean, once again, models aren't perfect. You know that, Proxy. Models are not perfect, but a bit of activity could be happening here at least until like 3, 4 in the morning. It's possible. It's possible. Now, could a storm go over you? Yeah, but is it expected? Probably not. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't get anything out of it. But anyways, let's see here. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Any storms tonight? Hot Springs. Oh my gosh, we have 2 people. Tyler and Steady Tricks. You guys are both in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Seems like a pretty popular or pretty well wanted to know area here. Let's see. So Hot Springs, Arkansas. Here we go. Okay, you guys got a slight risk out there. Yeah, you're basically in central Arkansas. I can't believe I called Arkansas Nebraska. Let's see here. I mean, ARRR does not really show much happening, honestly. But just know that you are in the environment where a couple of strong to severe thunderstorms could be possible. Let's see here. Yeah, there's really nothing going on right now. Things are actually looking pretty good for you at the moment. There is a bit of activity for north central Arkansas, but that's well away from you. It's not really a big deal. Let's see. Coffee, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Saying hello there. Hey, hope you're doing good. Let's see. Tyler says just ask him for a friend. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see here. Oh wow, we got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. Wow, that's actually grown. Holy cow, that's a big special weather statement. All right, so we're gonna hop over to Arizona for a second. Let's see, Phoenix got a really big special weather statement, probably from a gust front, I'm guessing. Outflow boundary. Yep, there you go, gust front. Called it. Called it too. Yeah, you can see it on radar. This guy, that's a gust front. That's an outflow boundary. So they're basically spawned from thunderstorms, a bunch of cold air smacking the ground and really scooting out of the way, kind of like a big brush, essentially. But it is, it's scraping up some winds out there, possibly up to, let's see, what did it say? Okay, it didn't really say how fast. It says how fast it's going, northwest at 20 miles an hour. But I'd say up to 30 mile per hour winds possible. I mean, usually gust fronts can get that high. Some of them can even get higher. Let's see, we got a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings, though. But these guys are kind of capped out at like 60 mile an hour winds here. And, I mean, hail, for the most part, is expected to remain around nickel to quarter size. So, let's see here. Proxy says, thank you for the info, Andrew. No problem. You're very welcome. So you rock as usual. You as well, Proxy. Thank you so much. Once again, Proxy, thank you for the donation. Very sweet of you. Seriously. Very, very nice. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, Proxy. Like I said, you don't realize how much it helps me out, with the living situation and, for the channel. And being, like I said, I invest a lot of the money we bring in here into equipment, radar programs and stuff like that, stuff that paid monthly. So like I said, Proxy, you basically just gave me this radar program free for a month, essentially. So seriously, Proxy, thank you. I think I messed up my screens. But really, Proxy, thank you so much for that. It's super sweet of you. Super, super sweet. Thank you so much. All right. See, another 13-hour day, but not too bad. I don't know how you do it, man. 13 hours, work days, that's pretty rough. All right, let's see. Severe considerable. Yeah, like I said, this is the worst storm we got right now. Actually, it looks like we got some hail. Oh, yeah. I had a feel, like I said, we were actually talking about Newcastle not long ago. Newcastle was reporting, let's see here, some hail up to, literally up to 1.25 inches. So that's basically half dollar size hail, slightly larger than quarter size. There towards Newcastle was reported. I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys over here. Yeah, out there towards Newcastle was actually reported here. So with all that being said, we got ourselves a bit of hail out of this guy. Like I said, they actually have the warning currently here for golf ball size hail. Which, yeah, you don't want to mess with golf ball size hail. Not good. Let's see. How are we doing in Kansas? Let's hop over to Kansas right now. I don't think there's any warnings in Kansas. You know what? The warnings have drastically gone down. Those are all the severe thunderstorm warnings right now in the country. All these yellow guys. So we have one in Ohio, Arizona, Nevada, Kentucky, Missouri, and South Dakota. That's where all the severe thunderstorm warnings are at right now. Let's go and hop to Kentucky. But I will tell you what, a lot of other areas than those regions we just talked about is in the risk out there for severe weather. So, yeah. Let's see here. Teresa says anything for 47879. Let me check that for you. Said for 47879. For Indiana, gotcha. Slight risk. Okay, yep, you have a risk out there today. Yeah, there's activity to your east right now. Here, I'll go ahead and switch you over here real quickly. So you're kind of right in here. There's activity to your east right now popping off, but that is essentially kind of what we're looking at, essentially. Let's see. Not here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I prefer humidity over dry heat. Really? You prefer humidity over dry heat? I mean, yeah, honestly, you're kind of right. I do agree with that. It dehydrates you faster. What I think it does, anyways. Let's see here. Proxy says wants to pay down a couple more credit cards. I'll be giving more dollars more often. Proxy, like I said, you don't have to do all this. It's very sweet of you. Like I said, seriously, Proxy, do what you got to do. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. Just seriously, thank you so much, though, for all the support that you've given us, Proxy. Like I said, I will never ever be able to give you enough thanks for all that you've done for us. So, seriously, Proxy, we love you. We really do here on the channel. And, you know, at this point, everybody knows Proxy about as much as everyone knows me. I'm not even kidding. A lot of people knows Proxy now. Let's see. The haboobs can cause dust storms off in Africa. Hurt development of hurricane genesis. Yes, that is true. Yeah, also, I mean, oh, man, I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, I'm going to take a minute, guys, to switch you all over here to the Hurricane Center for a minute. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. So right now, we're just going to detour from the severe weather for 1 second. So we have one tropical or subtropical system here. It's actually expected to kick back up in strength. And if you guys have seen the trail of this thing, it is nuts. Y'all, look at this. This is the track of the storm here. This is tropical, let's see here. This was Tropical Depression 05L. Let's see, this was subtropical storm here. But this thing, okay, so it went east. It went kind of east here. Then it drawed to the southeast. Then it dipped back up to the north. Then it curved to the east. And then curved to the southeast here. And then the forecast has it going to the southwest, kicking up to the northwest, and then going north. It's just like, what the heck? Oh my gosh! So many members. Holy cow. Okay, let's see. I got some thanking to do. Let's see. Scott, thank you for the membership. ×2. Scott, thank you so much, man. Very sweet of you. And then Proxy with a 10. A whopping 10 memberships. Holy cow. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Proxy, Scott, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Everybody, please give them a thank you. That is super nice of you. That is awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you all so much. Yeah, that's very, very sweet of you guys. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys something real quickly. I want to go ahead and switch y'all over here. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and switch you guys over here to the Tropics. Now, the GFS, you guys probably have heard of the GFS if you know computer models or weather models. This model's been kind of doing some funky stuff lately. Let's see. The latest run doesn't really have it happening much. Well, according to the GFS, it kind of has a possible tropical wave going off the west coast of Africa and tracking west. You know, development is not very much unknown at this moment. From what I remember looking at yesterday, I didn't see much of any other models supporting this too much. You know what, though? Icon's starting to produce it. Look at that. Possible tropical wave there. Okay, we might need to watch out for that guy. Let's see, NavGem. Yeah, NavGem doesn't really say anything about it. Do we look at Icon? I think we did. Yeah, Icon said it. That's right. So there's a couple of models. There's a handful of models that says it. But the really big thing was the ensembles. Let me actually go ahead and switch you guys over here to the ensemble. So basically, it's a model, but it just has like a bunch of, it's the ECENS essentially. The ensembles. The ECENS is a model, and it has a bunch of these runs. And essentially, you know, it's kind of like the spaghetti plot you guys probably have seen during the tropical seasons. So obviously we have Dawn kind of doing that weird little loop-de-loop type of thing that's been going on. But look at this. According to the ensembles, we got a possible tropical wave moving westbound. Obviously we don't know where it's going to go at the moment. Could cross into the Caribbean or could go out into the Atlantic. But I'm seeing more support of it. I am. I've been watching this for a couple days now. I think we might be seeing ourselves a bit of, you know, like I said, I really do think that we could be seeing ourselves a bit of tropical activity starting to increase out there in the Atlantic. So that right there, that could be something to watch in the long run. Let's see here. Proxy says, love supporting Andrew and the NWW16 family. Oh, Proxy, thank you so much. Very sweet of you. Water is so hot in the Gulf right now. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Kathleen says, hey, chat. What's up, Kathleen? We're doing good. When dust storms settle, the hurricanes will be stronger. Probably. Yeah, dust is not very good for tropical development. That's for sure. Let's see. Mark says, like button, subscribe. Yeah, like I said, I don't really ask it much, but guys, consider subscribing. Maybe leave a like on this video or this live stream. It'd be greatly appreciated. And like I said, what really is the most important thing you guys can do for us, the most you know, support that you guys can do for us is share this live stream. Obviously, you know, send this to a coworker, a friend, neighbor. Just help spread the word, because like I said, we cover the United States severe weather everywhere in the 48 states in the mainland. And so obviously if there's any crazy weather, hurricanes, winter storms, severe thunderstorms, we'll cover it. Yeah. No, we'll be here for it. And like I said, you never know if it's going to be severe weather in your neck of the woods. And I'll be here for you guys. Absolutely. Let's see. Scott, gifting another one. Thank you so much, Scott. Very sweet of you. Very, very nice, Scott. Thank you so much, dude. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sniper says, what's up, Andy? What's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Thank you, thank you. Oh, what's up, Catman? Didn't see that you're here. All right, we're going to hop back to radar here, y'all. We're going to kick back up on the current activity. We've got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning still in effect for South Dakota here. Let's see, we're going to kick off to the southwest side. Let's see. Okay, we got a severe thunderstorm warning moving eastbound, heading out here towards Custer. Let's see here. Golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is possible. So, obviously, yeah, golf ball size hail is kind of the big deal. Yeah, you don't want any golf ball size hail. I mean, out of the storm here, we did get some pretty crazy reports here of some hail. I mean, a lot of densely reported hail. From the lowest one was actually penny size hail. We had 2 quarter size hail reports, which makes it severe. And then we had one 1.25 inch hail report, which was essentially, 1.25 inches essentially is, let's see here, $half size hail. That's right. Let's see here. Coffee, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Coffee, you're joining the club here between Scott and Proxy. Thank you guys, Proxy, Scott, and Coffee. Thank you guys so much. Very sweet of you. What's up, TRG? See, how about Indiana? Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, Indiana does have a slight risk today. Like I said, we have a really large slight risk out there. In terms of activity here, let's see. We're going to hop down to Indiana. Yeah, we do have ourselves a bit of activity to the south of Indianapolis, what we were looking at here just a minute ago. Let's see here. Yeah, we got some hail reports under severe limit, though. That's good. So, yeah, we're getting reports of hail up to half inch, as low as half inch hail. and as high as nickel size. So basically half-inch to nickel size hail, which is not severe, but it's small hail, that's being reported out there. So nothing too crazy, but there's a little bit of hail. Would not be surprised if we did get a little bit. None of these guys are severe warned. Also, since we've been live here, we've been live since like Cincinnati was getting hit, or actually before Cincinnati was getting hit. And as they were, they luckily did not get a severe thunderstorm warning. They had a pretty nasty storm roll through. Now, in terms of right now, that line has kind of thinned out a bit. It still could be producing some gusty. Actually, look at this. I was just about to say some gusty winds. It looks like not too long ago, out towards southern, kind of south central Ohio. We actually got a damaging wind report here, or not a damaging wind gust report, I should say, not necessarily damaging. Close to it though. 52 mile per hour winds was reported, which, like I said, to be considered, severe, it has to be 58 miles per hour or more, essentially. TRG says, "Hey, what's up, Andrew? Not much, dude. Hope you're doing good. See, his girlfriend's still there? Yes, she is. She'll be here until Thursday. Like I said, my girlfriend's actually here for a week. I really rarely get to see her, but considering today's big slight risk that we had, I had to go live. I seriously had to be live for you guys today for some coverage, and also to talk about the Tropics. Now, okay, TRG, dude. Okay, remember the GFS was showing some crazy stuff. I don't trust the GFS really right now. But there's now support from the Icon model. Obviously, GFS is kind of weighing down a bit. But did you see the ensembles from ECENS? Look at this. I'm going to go ahead and show you real quickly. This has been happening for days now. Look at that. You see that? That could be hinting towards activity. Still a lot of unknowns, but still a lot of unknowns right now. But I tell you what, look at that. Could be something. Obviously, right now, I mean, it could do anything. It could happen. It could not. It could go north. It could go south. It's like there's so much unknowns right now, but we're starting to get some pulses of like possibility that's starting to pop up in the models. So, could be something to watch out for. All right, let's see here. Oh, got a new severe thunderstorm warning for Indiana. Let's see here. Okay, this includes Hayden, Vernon, North Vernon, and Lovett, as well as Paris Crossing. 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter size hail. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. TRG says today was supposed to be my day off. Did over a 4-hour stream. Wow. I expect something to happen in the main development region. Just not a Cat 5. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I agree with you on that. It's showing signs that something could happen in the East, the EPAC. Or not EPAC. Sorry, not East Pacific. The Atlantic, sorry. Why did I say EPAC? Not East Pacific. Let's see. Can Arctic say hi to me? She's upstairs. Yeah, she's upstairs right now. Let's see here. Hopefully it turns into Mexico so we don't get a big hurricane. Well, obviously Mexico shouldn't have it either. That's kind of rude to be like, yeah, let's just hope Mexico gets it, not the United States. No, that's not very nice. Think of the people in Mexico. They're gonna, I mean, if anything, they have worse building structures than we do in the United States, for the most part. You know, so it would actually probably hit them harder. Don't just give it to Mexico, dude. That's so mean. That's so mean. Let's see here. I can't pay in Bitcoins. I don't think YouTube takes Bitcoin. Maybe Venmo does. Does Venmo do Bitcoin? Like I said, that's actually a new thing we added to our stream, guys, is Venmo. You can actually see in the top right there, up there, Venmo. Like I said, we've gotten our first donation in Venmo the other day, and I just set it up too. So, if you all don't like, doing super chats or anything, like I said, there's a little dollar icon. You guys can click on that, click on super chat, type a special message, and then you can like set the price. And the more you end up donating, like the longer it'll let you type, so you can write like paragraphs, which is cool. But like I said, we also have our Venmo if you guys want to support us that way. Let's see here. Yeah, what did Mexico do to you, Marcus? Yeah, for real. This man just wanted Mexico to get hit. He's like, let's just, not hit the U.S., but it's okay if it hits Mexico. That's not cool, bro. That's not cool, bro. See, this seems to be getting out of hand. What do you mean by that? All right, let's see here. Okay, so we still got that severe considerable warning out there, y'all. Let's see here. Severe. Okay, so we still got this guy for, let's see here. Golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Can I Cash App to Venmo? I don't know. I do have a Cash App, though. Here, I'll go ahead and put the Cash App in the... If you guys would actually prefer it that way, if you ever wanted to donate. Like I said, I'm not, just giving you all separate ways. There we go. That's Cash App. Oh, I didn't even spell Cash App right. That's nice. Let's see. Proxy says, Andrew, let Arctic know I said hi. I will when I go back up. Yeah, just right now, I'm probably going to push this to maybe 2.5 hours, maybe. I mean, I don't plan on ending this anytime soon, really. I mean, as much time as... I got to spend as much time with her as possible, but as well, I'm also here to help you guys and potentially save lives out there. Cat app. Sorry. I got a new keyboard layout, so it's a little messed up. Can I check on Michigan? Of course, I can do Michigan real quickly. Yeah, for some reason, my GR2 has not updated the day one outlook. All right, let's see here. So, for Michigan, we don't have anything going on today. Yeah, we're good. Michigan tomorrow. Yeah, high pressure build day looks like. We're good. Yeah, nothing in Michigan. Nothing you got to worry about. TRG says, nah, man, I'm going to donate to your Cash App. Cat app. Bro. That's funny. There we go. We got a new warning, guys. New severe thunderstorm warning just popped up here, y'all. Let's see here. Okay, this is for... oh, my gosh. Pringle. No. We got Hot Springs. Let's see. Oral. We have Smithwick. And Buffalo Gap. We literally have a place called Pringle. Bro. Alright, we got Pringle. There's another one up here that was funny, too. I was in, let's see here. Oh, Flippin'. That's right. We have Flippin' and we have Pringle. Flippin' Pringle. Dude, there are some really funky names out in the United States. What? What is this? Okay, so for counties in South Dakota, so that new warning, guys, that they just issued for Hot Springs, not Arkansas, by the way. This is Hot Springs, South Dakota. For Pringle, Buffalo Gap here. They have Custer, the county of Custer and Fall River, right? But they also included SDC 113. What is that? South District County 113? Guess, maybe? I don't know. Let's see here. Purple says, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm eating cheese. It's close enough. Sounds good. Let's see here. I like the pizza flavored Pringles. Yeah, they're okay. I like the... ooh. Okay, kind of off topic, but I like the sour cream and onion ones and the ranch ones. Those are my favorite. The original's okay. That's number 3 for me, but... I think number 1 has got to be like... oh, it's tied between ranch and sour cream and onion. They're both so good. Let's see here. Who makes up these names? I don't know. I literally do not know. Alright, let's see here. Oh, also, I didn't even notice this guy. Or I noticed it, but I didn't report it yet. Northwestern, let's see here. Northwestern, Nebraska. Northwest Nebraska here towards Chadron. Let's see, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter size hail. That's probably why I didn't mention it, because it's not really anything too extreme. Let's see here. I used to live in Pringle, South Dakota. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Pringle, South Dakota. Let's see, anything on velocity there? Ooh, okay. All right, so yeah, max size hail for Pringle and Hot Springs and Buffalo Gap and Smithwick. We're talking... The possibility here for golf ball. What's my favorite chips brand? Probably Lay's. Got a couple of 50-mile-per-hour wind reports out here towards northeastern. Is that Colorado? Yeah, northeast Colorado. Wow. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. No, I think that's Wyoming, actually. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's Wyoming. Yeah, northeast Wyoming, 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts reported. Also, a little, like I said, a little group of hail reports coming through from penny size to $half size. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm updating my El Nino trend slides. Okay. Let's see here. Hello from... I'm from Lightbulb. What? You're from Lightbulb? Okay. Yeah, that... Dude, there's some weird names out there. Alright, let's check on this guy. Severe thunderstorm warning for central Missouri. For Sedilla and Dresden. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and $half size hail. So 1.25-inch hail possible. Also for western Kentucky, we got ourselves another severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect here for Nortonville. Let's see here. Hopkinsville, Crofton, Dawson Springs here. Earlington. Let's see here. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail is possible. Of course, we got our South Indiana cell here towards North Vernon, Hayden, Lovett, and Paris Crossing. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail. Oh, wow. Actually, we got a warning up in northern Ohio. Kind of central, north-central Ohio here. See towards Galleon and Crestline for quarter-size hail. Not even damaging winds is expected with that one, so. But you know what? Honestly, guys, that's pretty much what's going on there. I mean, seems like activity has died out. Hey, TRG, earlier, was things worse earlier today? I mean, like I said, I was not available to be live here earlier. I did hear about that 5-inch hail report. You mentioned that earlier. I also heard other people mention it. Someone sent me a photo of it, but I never got it. Anyways, but yeah, I think things were a lot more scattered. Let's see. Hey Andrew, can I check Ohio, see if there's any slight storm chance? There is a slight risk for Ohio, yeah, for the central and south side. Yeah, for the south side here towards Columbus and Cincinnati, Dayton. Let's see here. Way worse. We had 80-mile-per-hour winds, 5-inch hail, and 2 unwarned tornadoes. Wow. It's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Man. That's not good. So things have died down a bit. That's good news. Honestly, since I've been live, it seems like things have died down as well. Okay, you know what? I'm going to call it in 10 minutes, guys. I think I'm going to end the stream in 10 minutes, which will mark our 2-hour mark for being live. So, there you go. So, TRG, remember my plan for 2-hour live streams for slight risk, 3-hour for enhanced, 4-hour for moderates, and 5-hour for high risks. So, I'm going to go 10 more minutes, exactly, which will mark me to my 2-hour mark today. So 2-hour stream, that's pretty good, especially since I have like family, or since my girlfriend have family over. So I can't hang out as much as I normally would, but also since things are dying down. So at this moment, guys, I'll be doing personal forecasts. So if there's any zip codes, I'm gonna do more than just today now, guys. So if you want me to look at tomorrow's, or I'm only going maximum of 3 days out, including today. So let's see, I'm only going as far out as Wednesday. Okay, so if there's any zip codes, anything you want me to take a look at. TRG says, I hit the live button on accident. What? Did you hit that like button there, TRG? I'm reminding you now because you told me to. And also, if you guys have not already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button too, and possibly share this with your friends and family. see here. Let's see. Judy wants to take a look here at 0382, or sorry, 882. Let's see here. 03882. Let's see here. New Hampshire. Gotcha. Got you covered here, Judy. Okay. So, oh wow, you're almost in Maine, essentially. All right, I'm gonna take it over here to this program. So you, my friend, are like right in here, somewhere in this territory. Okay. So for today, you're nothing. Tomorrow, you got a marginal risk, actually. Let's see. Tornadoes, not a concern. Damaging winds, 5% chance, and hail. So look out for a small chance for some hail and maybe some gusty winds out of some storms. Generally, not expected. Like I said, not expected to be anything, you know, not that much of a likelihood, I should say. Like I said, 5% chance within 25 miles of hail and happening. Then we move our way into Wednesday, and then you're good on Wednesday. So, tomorrow, small chance. Let's see here. Appalachian Angel says 38501. All right, let's see here. 38501. This is for Cookeville, Tennessee. Got a marginal risk today. Okay, east of Nashville. Gotcha. All right, we're going to hop down this way. Cookeville. There you are. Okay, so yeah, you got a marginal today, level 1. Tomorrow you got a marginal level 1, and for Wednesday you almost have a marginal level 1. So between today and tomorrow, you got a small chance for a couple of strong to severe thunderstorms, so keep an eye on it. Let's see, tomorrow's risk out there, no tornado threats, possibility for some hail, and damaging winds as well. So within 25 miles, there's a 5% chance that damaging wind gusts up to, like I said, damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour is possible. 5% chance, which is a very low probability, as well as, you know, hail, a 5% chance, potentially up to quarter size. See, I used to live in Mansfield, Ohio from 89 to 93. Very interesting, sometimes pretty severe summer storms. It's where I saw my first Momadas cloud. Wow, Proxy. Gotcha. Let's see. It's something. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Aaron says, let's see here. How is 47102? Let's see here. My eyes are starting to get impacted too. You said 47102. All right, for Indiana, gotcha. Oh wow, there's actually a storm to your right next to you, by the way. Yeah, you're not too far from a severe warned storm. So watch out, obviously, for a couple thunderstorms tonight, first of all. I mean, you are in a slight risk after all, so heads up to you. Yeah, you could be getting impacted by this. So, anyways, okay, so you're right there near Seymour. Okay, gotcha. There you are. Okay, so tomorrow you have a general thunderstorm threat, so a couple of thunderstorms possible. And then, of course, for Wednesday, another little marginal threat, so it's possibility for a couple more severe thunderstorms possible. But tonight, you have a better chance of seeing them than you will on Wednesday, essentially. Because, like I said, you have a slight risk today. So, pretty big risk out there. Whoa! Hold on a minute. No way. Guys, I just got a tweet from the Hurricane Center. Tropical storm Dawn, advisory 16. Satellite wind data indicates that Dawn has become a tropical storm. That's this guy. It's a tropical storm now. All right, we got to pull up the satellite imagery now, just because it said that. Let's see here. Satellite imagery. Tropical storm Dawn. Yep, there it is. All right, here you go, y'all. There's Tropical Storm Dawn. Man. All right. Yeah, this is the one that's doing that really funky track that we were talking about. Back to Tropical Storm. Yep, it is. Let's see here. What about 30001? Let's see here. 30001. Let's see here. Oh, that's not in the United States. Did I say that right? 30001. Yeah. I can't do anywhere outside the United States, unfortunately. If I could, I would, but I kind of can't. Kind of can't. Deborah says 37335. Let's see here. 37335. Okay, you are in Tennessee. Flintville. Gotcha. You got a generalized thunderstorm threat tonight, so chance for a couple thunderstorms. Not expected to be anything damaging or severe, so that's good news. Let's see here. Oh, you're dead straight south central. Okay. All right, let's pop back over here real quickly. So you said Flintville. Okay. So you're somewhere in here in this area. Okay. Now tomorrow, okay, you got a marginal risk tomorrow, so there's a small chance for a couple of strong to severe storms tomorrow. 5% chance within 25 miles of you of happening. 5% chance for hail, 5% chance for damaging wind gusts, so hail up to quarter size possible, and damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour is a possibility. Let's see here. Oh, got 3 minutes left. Uh-oh. What about Carbondale, Illinois? Are we going to get storms? I would say it's quite likely, yes, actually. It's really the central and south side that between today and tomorrow that has a big threat there. But let's see. Let me look where Carbondale is. I'm not sure if that's south or north. Carbondale. Okay, yeah, you're south side, so you are in that severe weather risk today and tomorrow. So keep an eye on it. Let's see. Kyle says, "Can I do 63028?" 63028 for Festus, in which you are in a slight risk. So yeah, watch out for some nasty weather tonight. Tomorrow too, you're actually in a slight risk. Yeah, St. Louis has its own little slight risk tomorrow for hail and damaging wind probabilities. So keep an eye on it. 15% chance. Let's see here. Appalachian Angel. Let's take a look here at we already looked at that one. Appalachian Angel didn't work. T-star 38382. Let's see here. You said 38382 for Trenton, Tennessee. Okay, got a slight risk today. You're north of Jackson. Gotcha. Tomorrow, yep, you have a marginal. So you got a 5% chance for severe weather tomorrow. Between damaging wind gusts and hail. That's that. But anyways, well, guys, I think I'm getting ready to head off here. Like I said, we are now at that 2-hour mark. Like I said, I was going to hang around for 10 more minutes, 10 minutes ago. So I think we're getting ready to head off here, guys. Just want to say thank you for joining. Thank you guys for being a part of this. If you have not already, guys, hit that subscribe button. Leave a like. Seriously, guys, please do me that favor. It'd be greatly appreciated. Once again, if you do not know how to do that, just simply, for example, let's see here. You go to a channel. So you go to my channel. Here, I'm actually going to do something real quickly. Okay. You go to a channel. You see that white button there? You click on that white button, right? And it will subscribe you to this channel. That's what you got to do. And then obviously you have this like button that's on the left side. Make sure you hit that. Like I said, obviously helps out the algorithm, helps keep me, keep it going, help keep the word going out there and stuff like that. And like I said, obviously, if you guys have not already, please, once again, consider hitting that subscribe button and share this with your friends and family, guys. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Okay, thank you for doing a great job, my friend. You're awesome. You're very welcome. No problem. Cobb says, thanks for streaming. Anything I can be praying for? That these wildfires will end soon, because they're causing a bunch of issues. Let's see here. TRG says, thanks for the stream, Andrew. You're very welcome. No problem. Appalachian Angel says, have a good night, and thank you for streaming. You as well. Let's see. Liberal says, bye, everyone. Happy trails. You as well. Thank you for joining. But, all right, y'all. Well, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. I have to give a thanks to our donators here for today. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and hop over to our donations out there. All right, so we got ourselves All Alone Prepper with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated. We have Nevo with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Nevo, on Aram. Then we had Proxy with a $30 super chat. Thank you so much, Proxy. Very sweet of you. Multiple memberships also gifted between Scott, Proxy, and as well as Coffee. Thank you guys as well. Greatly appreciated. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow's risk is not as big. Itty bitty slight risk. You never know if they're going to update those or not, or update it by then. But that is that. All right, guys. Well, stream's going to head off here in exactly 2 minutes, essentially. So if you guys have anything that you guys want to say to your friends and family, who's in the chat, like I said, obviously, go ahead and give them a goodbye and everything like that. But once again, y'all, thank you so much for being here. We love you guys. Please stay safe, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, y'all take care. See you then.